What's up, guys? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is going to be an exciting one because we got a ton of new news coming to the game, tons of new information coming with the passes down here on my left side, the way that you're looking at the screen, I guess, or my right side. And we've got a new content dropping on that. We've got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend, so let's get into it. All right, y'all, so super exciting news. We do have the new patch 7.70 going live right now. It's going to be coming very, very soon, so we'll have more space in the tavern for our artifacts, right? So actually, it already dropped, so here it is, 1,500 space now, which is insane, right? So you can carry a lot more artifacts in your storage here. We also get more space in the Altar of Souls, which personally, I didn't think we really needed it here, but like if you're a content creator, yeah, if you just want to keep pulling and not worry, you know, about getting full constantly, that's a different story. But personally, I don't think we're really going to need like over 100, maybe 120 spaces here. I just don't see why they needed to expand this, but hey, it is what it is. Let's also take a look too really quickly to see if they expanded accessories. They also expanded accessories. Let's go. So anybody that is like me out there who really sucks at, you know, constantly gear cleansing and hoards all of their gear, let me know in the comments down below if you're like me. But look at this. We can collect everything. Now we just need quality of life, Plarium. Please add a collect all gear button. Please, like, add it up here. You know, just go to artifacts and then just do collect all artifacts. You know, and it involves artifacts and accessories, or you could separate the two. Do collect all artifacts and collect all accessories, whatever you need. But it would be so much easier than just sitting here and clicking. It would just be so much easier for everybody. Also to add in there, just to, you know, since we're on the quality of life side of things, when you have artifacts in here, allow us to sort through them. Allow me to click on this artifact avatar, open it up in a view similar to in the tavern to upgrade or sell right from the inbox. Okay, that would be huge. That would be really, really huge. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree with that or you want to add any additional information or feedback to the inbox. All right, now let's get on to the next subject here. All right, so we are on to the next subject here, and it's in terms of this weekend, as well as new upcoming content in the game, which is pretty freaking sweet. So excited to bring this information to you guys, and this might be, I might be the first person to bring it to you, or maybe other content creators are all doing it at the same time. So first things first, the whole streak of 10x events for this week. On Friday, which is going to be tomorrow, not today, of course. It's Thursday at the time of this recording. November 10th, they're planning to launch a 10x for Baron from Void Shards and Newt from Ancients, Primals, and Sacreds. So these are two insanely strong champions. Newt mainly for PvE, but he's a PvE god. So if you didn't get your hands on Newt in the past, you can get your hands on Newt this weekend. Pretty awesome. So yeah, and it's only on the, actually no, not the whole weekend. It's only on the 10th. Okay, so it's only on the 10th. So just tomorrow, Friday only for Baron and for Newt. Okay, so if you are planning on pulling your shards, then maybe consider going for Baron or Newt. Pretty awesome. And then on Saturday, November 11th, they're planning on launching a 10x for Acrizia. This is going to be a Kraken Fest of a weekend. It's going to be insane. So Acrizia from Void Shards, Mountain King from Ancients, Primals, and Sacreds. Mountain King, yeah, for me, I'm going to do an X on Mountain King because personally, I think he's a little bit outclassed these days, a little bit outshined. He is still very, very strong if you have him on your account. Not going to lie, I'm not going to say he's terrible. He's still a very strong, viable, legendary champion. However, I believe that he's been power crept. There's other champions that are much stronger than Mountain King, but Acrizia, on the other hand, you're going to want to go for Acrizia if you are near your Mercy and potentially can get the 10x. Although 10x, you know, this is just a big F, honestly, because 10x, they need to make it better. It needs to be 20x or 30x at this point. Okay, now Baron, I also would recommend going for, also an extremely powerful champion. He demolishes waves in PvE, demolishes champions in arena, classic arena, live arena. He just is a monster still. He's always been good. He's always been meta. Now he's dropped down a little bit in terms of a meta champion, but he's still one of the top 10 strongest nukers in the game. He might actually be the best in terms of pure damage next to Taras, okay? So then we've got on Sunday, November 12th, 10x for Turvold. So Turvold's also a very, very strong, suitable champion for PvE and PvP. Strong in Hydra, Clan Boss, general progression. Not so much in wave content, but in terms of Hydra and Clan Boss, he excels there. Also in Arena, Classic Arena, people use him all the time. And then Live Arena, he's used here and there. I've lost to him in Live Arena a few times, but he's definitely not as good as, I would say, Acrizia for PvE, because Acrizia is going to be way better for Hydra. And in terms of boss battles, Turvold's not going to be better than Acrizia, so she scales a little bit higher on the PvE end. But if you're just going for him just because you're pulling shards, great. But I actually don't recommend going for him over a Baron or an Acrizia. That's just my own personal opinion. Others may say differently. We also have Rotos, the Lost Groom. Now this one, oh yeah, this one right here, people are going to want to throw so much money at, because Rotos is one of the top champions in Arena, Live Arena, Tag Team Arena in the game. Also can be used as a boss killer as well in certain areas. Like for, I think people use him in Magma Dragon, if I'm not mistaken, or potentially the Nether Spider. I'm not 100% sure. You can leave it in the comments down below, but I'm pretty sure people use him in Doom Tower boss battles or other boss battles as well, where he can do speed runs, but I just don't recall where they are. I don't have a Rotos, so I wouldn't personally use him there. I personally would use him in PvP because that's where he shines the most. Now, if there's a 2x, which I don't recall off the top of my head, for Ancients, Primals, or Sacreds this weekend, and you're looking for a legendary and you're hoping for a Rotos, me personally, I would go for this because, yeah, getting a Rotos is massive on anybody's account. Now, scrolling down a little bit. So the new update is already live. You know about the quality of life improvements that are released with the version, increasing the number of slots for artifact storage in both artifacts and accessories, reserve vault, and soul collection. But there's something else that they'd like to share. They want to introduce a new type of event. It's a champion pass. It will work somehow similarly to the Forge Pass events that we already know. So Forge Pass, as you can see, with Forge Pass, it's kind of similar to this. And in the past, way past, they used to do a type of Forge Pass way back when, which was way better than this. I think it was called Battle Pass. So it was a Battle Pass, and the Battle Pass allowed you to get a legendary champion at the end. But I think you had to pay $40 or $50, which is an insanely good deal to potentially get your hands on a legendary. Okay, so let's keep reading on really quickly here. So we've got, it'll work similar to Forge Pass. It will be available starting on the 10th, so that's going to be tomorrow, Friday, and it'll be active all the way up until February 4th, 2024. So that's going to be good until 3 more months. So we have a long time with this. However, they say kindly consider that the last day to join the ongoing Champion Pass is January 5th. So if you don't join by January 5th or start playing Raid by January 5th, you just won't be able to get your hands started or even get started on this Champion Pass event. So Champion Pass will include a number of challenges you need to complete in order to earn points. Thus, by accomplishing challenges and earning Champion Pass points, you will also increase your Champion Pass level. There's 25 levels in total, which is nice, as you progress through the levels and you unlock new rewards. Champion Pass will come down to 2 forms, so very similar to Forge Pass and the previous Battle Pass. There's a basic form and an elite form. The final reward for the basic one, which basic would be compared to the Forge Pass, it's this one up top for free-to-play players like myself. I am 100% free to play on this account. So I highly recommend pushing every single day, logging in every single day, doing your daily challenges. As long as you do these 4 every single day, you'll easily get all the rewards for these artifacts for Defiant. Now, if I got Gold Pass for $39.99 and I just do my farming every single day, I would also get all the rewards on the bottom here with additional materials, forge materials for the Defiant set. So Defiant Set's actually very strong, but I highly recommend, if you are going to spend anything, Forge Pass in the game and I think what do they call it? I don't know what it's called, to be honest. It's like I don't know. It's something, other benefits in the game as well. Maybe it's referral program? No. There's something you can purchase. It's like a pass where you can get double XP or triple XP if you pay for it on a monthly basis. I think it's only on the cell phone though. So you have to purchase it on a Android or an iOS phone. They don't have it, I don't believe, on here. And there's like a certain type of little crown or something that goes on the top corner. I don't recall. It is on my pay to win account, but it's not here. I just don't recall what it's called. But it also helps. That's probably the best. Forge Pass, and that is the best bang for your buck in terms of, min-maxing your resources and not spending so much money in the game. Okay, that's a monthly thing. Now let's go right back to here again really quickly. So let's see. Champion Pass includes basic and elite. So the final reward will have a sacred shard, which is nice. While the elite pass will feature a particular champion, you'll be able to claim and greater rewards to unlock along the way. So you're probably going to get sacred shards. You're probably going to get primal shards, I would assume, or even potentially prism shards, which they could implement along the way, but I doubt that. They're probably just going to do sacreds, maybe even fragments to the primals, the primal quartz, I believe it's called. So I'm wondering what the champion's going to be, though. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, but I personally believe it could be a champion for the new Lady Mikage fusion, potentially, or it'll be a brand new champion. So please keep in mind, the teaser of a certain special champion will be released. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't have the information to that yet. So that means it's going to be a special champion. So it might not actually be Lady Mikage fusion champion, but it is a special champion. So I'm wondering how strong this champion is going to be. It's going to be potentially a brand new champion, and I wonder what faction it's going to be for. So also like to emphasize that it doesn't mean the other ways of claiming champions, like the 7-day loyalty program, etc., won't be on the table. They definitely will. So in the meantime, just because they have this new event coming out, which is going to be basically a battle pass, but it's called Champion Pass, they're also still going to have 7-day reward programs coming out. So we might expect another champion while this Champion Pass is coming through that we're going to get for free. So that's pretty sweet. They definitely will. Those kind of events have their own schedule. So thus follow the social media announcements, so on and so forth. So pretty sweet, guys. This is actually awesome. It's going to be a huge impact on the game. I think it's going to be beneficial to everybody that is playing the game, not just free to play, not just pay to win. It's going to impact everybody in a positive way. So you should be on the lookout. I highly recommend, if you're going to pull shards this week on a 10x, you should do it if you're close to Mercy, but keep in mind 10x's aren't typically worth it for non-voids. For voids, they're a little bit more worth it, but again, it's a 10x, so it's not always the best, and you have to depend on a lot of luck. So if luck's on your side this weekend, maybe you get an Acrizia or a Rhodos, or maybe a Turvold or a Baron that you want. Anyways, okay. So right as I was talking about what the champion might be for the new Battle Pass or Champion Pass that's coming up, we get this new announcement drop from Plarium. So I'm going to snip this or stitch this into the video here, and I'm going to showcase to you this video right now. Let's go over it. All right, here we are. So I'm going to go over this video really quickly. This is who I personally believe is going to be the champion that's brand new for the Champion Pass. Now, I could be wrong and I could be off the mark here, but I feel like this is probably going to be the new champion for the Champion Pass that's coming out very soon. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be this champion? Let's watch this. Xena, Warrior Princess 2023 Universal Television. Now it says it right here on the bottom. You can't see it all that well, maybe if you're watching this video, but I can see it just fine. So the champion's name is Xena, Warrior Princess. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly look up something online. What is or who is Xena? So let me do that really quickly. and I'll showcase to you who Xena is. Is it a mythical person? Is it a folklore champion? I don't know. Let's go check it out right now. All right, y'all. So I can see Xena here. She popped right up. She is a warrior princess, and she is from a TV show or TV series that aired in 1995 to 2001 that had 6 seasons. So it must have been fairly decent, right? Personally, I've never seen it. I haven't even ever heard of it, to be honest with you. So yeah, never heard of Xena before, but that's who it is. This is Xena. Very, very interesting. So maybe what I'll end up doing is having a picture of her in a thumbnail. Who knows? We'll see what I do for the thumbnail for this video. But yeah, so that's Xena. Very, very interesting. And yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you guys watched Xena? I personally have never watched it. Is it funny? So Xena is Lucy Lawless, who is the actress. So yeah, I mean, it got a 6.7 out of 10 IMDb. I don't know. I've never personally seen it, but that's who the new champion is. That's going to be coming to the game soon. So yeah, leave your comments, thoughts down below in terms of Xena and what you think about this new champion that they're going to be implementing in the game. Who knows what her kit's going to be like? Who knows what they're going to do? Is she going to be good in PvE or PvP, or is she going to be a generalist? I don't know. Is she going to be as good as Ronda or stronger than Ronda? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Interested to know what that new champion is going to look like. Very excited to see it come through soon. And yeah, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.